Hi there, welcome to my channel. My name is Laura K. Many people call me Luna. If you find yourself here, I do believe that you found yourself here for a reason, that there's some kind of message in here for you, but take it as it resonates. You know what is best for you in your life circumstance, and nobody can ever tell you otherwise. Okay. It has been a while since I posted on here. I've been going through a lot of changes, life stuff, eat. Today is the 11th of June. It is the full moon, the strawberry moon. And today has been a day I am going through some things. And I was like, you know what? So is everybody. And whatever message that I need from these cards or something that you need too. So I'm going to read a page from this book. It's called Das Energy by Paul Williams. I love this book, and I'm just going to pull up a random page and we're just going to see what it says. It says, abandon all security. You have nothing to lose but your chains. Stop clinging. Set yourself free. This is the truth. It's all true. Every word that anyone ever tells you is true. If you could just open far enough, make the effort to understand, it is time to destroy the myth of the artist. We are all artists. We need to become better art appreciators. There's a plenty of great creation. We need great listeners, great readers, great perceivers, great receptors. It's all true. What's hard is not saying truth, but accepting truth, embracing truth. That is greatness. Open up. Ain't that the truth? I definitely needed to hear that. I hope you did as well. Thank you so much for being here, allowing me to share this space with you, to co-create in our energy together. I really appreciate you for being here. So the deck that I'm using is the Spirit Animal Oracle deck by Jody Bergsma. Sorry, y'all. We're just not 100% put together today, but like, when are we ever? I'm trying to be real with you, truthful, whatever. Times are hard. I have a friend who just had a surgery and is not doing well, and I'm a little worried and on edge. Can't really sleep tonight, so I was like, it's been a while since I've actually talked to my YouTube channel. I miss you guys so much because so many of you are just so sweet to me, and I really appreciate this space. So thank you so much for being here. The card that I've pulled is the Fox. You are swift and smart. Solutions to problems are easily found. Always listen to your instincts. Resources surround you. Be open to romance. Chicka bow wow. I'm learning so much about myself and how I relate to people at this time in my life, and it is so beautiful allowing myself to just be free and open up and love the ways that I want to love. And that's a big part of that, sharing your authenticity and like truth, like that beginning passage spoke about in the book. There's just a lot of experience happening right now within that, and a lot of breaking out of ways that I'd always been taught to be, and exploring other things that are very much more my speed and more my style, and just allowing myself to love all the people in all the ways that I need to. And it's just really beautiful exploring this stuff. Anyway, I'm going to read this. So now that I'm looking at it, there's like all these paintings on these like cave walls. It's reminding me of France. I used to study anthropology in college, and I went to a lecture speaking about those cave paintings and how people in the caves could create these paintings that would move with the shifting of the candlelight and that kind of art. Just talking about appreciating art. There's this other level of dimension of viewing the world to have to be able to paint the different movements of something to make these, it looks like there's like antelopes on their little spiral, but like to make the antelopes run or like whatever, they would do these kinds of things. So there's something about looking at life in different dimensions and being able to see it move and shift and change, if that makes sense. I was telling somebody earlier yesterday about how I realized after I became attuned to Reiki that I've always had a very energetic understanding of the world, and I just didn't realize it because we're not taught to understand that. We're kind of taught to shut those things down, and some of those things, those spiritual things, you realize the depth of it when you speak it out into existence. Then you start to see it happening around you. I like to say that I've heard somebody say it, that it's not that seeing is believing, it's actually believing is seeing. And once you really feel so convicted in something that you can speak it out loud, you realize, like, this is my truth. And for instance, I was telling somebody I started seeing auras, and then I started reliving past memories where I could see auras on them, and I could understand how energy was shifting and moving in circumstances in the past, and how now I can look at the present and I can understand that better. And I even asked my higher self, have I always been able to see this? And I literally heard back, well, wouldn't put aura in your name if it weren't for, if you couldn't, And so there's some depth. For some reason, the cave paintings brought that about. The way that they could paint things to shift in the candlelight. It's like you're learning to you've been looking at life with this fluorescent light that might be a little overstimulating, and it kind of shows you a level of things that is one way. You're learning how to work with the candles. You're learning how to play with the fire and read the fire and work with its magic in a symbolic way, if that makes sense. Anyway, we're going to read the fox card. It says, the beautiful fox is recognized for cleverness and cunning throughout the world. They've mastered the art of camouflage. They have the ability to remain invisible and observe life undetected. If fox is your power animal, you will share these traits along with quick wit, playfulness, and family loyalty. You will also be a good problem solver and easily think of new inventive solutions. Fox asks you to be watchful of others and note their actions rather than their words. Fox has a strong sense of smell and a sharp eyesight. These skills alert fox people to unpleasant and even dangerous situations. Give yourself the permission slip away from things that don't look or smell or feel right. If fox is your totem, you have a strong intuition and discernment. You have a clever mind and are difficult to deceive. Listen to yourself more than others and stay on track. You will never be happy if you let others control you. Fox is a creature with a strong sexual presence and expression. They are great with their kids, their pups, and loyal to their mates. Fox people are natural night dwellers. The dusk starts their day and dawn is its end. Fox owns the time of dreams and magic, and they easily travel between the worlds. When fox is your totem, you have everything you need to live a protected, loved, and magical life. So, on the contrary, it says look out for deception. Has your foxy side led you down a wrong path? Be on alert for things that don't feel right and watch carefully. Heed omens. So, I'm going to pull one more oracle card just to look at. I'm not going to read the whole thing. The peacock vibrancy. It says you're born to shine and inspire. Practice humility to avoid jealousy. Be grateful for life and more good things will come. Be true to yourself and recognize your own brilliance. I was just watching a video of, oh gosh, just that rugby player, the Olympian, and she was talking about, I can't recall her name right now. She deserves her name to be known, I'm sorry. That'd be girl. But she said, she was like, I don't experience imposter syndrome. And I'm like, wow, that's amazing. But she was kind of saying, like, you should know that you deserve good things because you've, like, worked well for them and stuff like that. Like, there's no need to, like, have that imposter syndrome. Though, you know, a lot of us feel and experience that sometimes. But a lot of those thoughts that we're listening to are not really our own. And, like, you do deserve these good things, the things that are for you. And maybe you're in environments where that is not supported because maybe you're, you know, being deceived to feeling like you should be less than or should hold yourself at a lower level. And if that's the case, you need to get away from these environments. They're making you feel that way so that you can really express yourself and be that clever fox, that vibrant peacock. Be yourself, in your own truth and authenticity. If the people around you aren't supportive of your truth, if you don't feel safe enough to speak your truth and be yourself around groups, they're not the right people for you. They're not the right groups. The more that you are in spaces where you can speak and be in your truth, the more you're going to embrace and embody yourself and, like, see that truth moving in your life, because it needs to be spoken about, it needs to be felt and made art about, you know. You should be your own muse in your life, and I really hope that you hold yourself with that kind of importance and preciousness, and know that you are so special. And I hope that you hold yourself as such and allow yourself to be surrounded by people that make you feel that way too. That is all that I'm going to give today. I hope that you have a beautiful, beautiful time whenever you are seeing this, whether it's near the full moon or not. It should resonate. But I really appreciate you, and I wish you so much good luck on your journey. Much love and many blessings. I will talk to you very soon. Please do like and subscribe if you want to stick around. I'd be so happy to have you. I'm going to talk to you again very soon. Bye.